Hi, I'm Lisa. Welcome back to my channel, Divinely Transformed, or if you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you all. I do appreciate all your likes, shares, subscribes. That really gets my page going. So this is going to be a little bit different, but it directly relates to what I do. So not only am I a tarot reader, if you've seen my introduction, I'll have the link for that below, just in case you haven't. But I'm also a spiritual teacher. I I share and teach on things that help people in various ways. So I'm noticing a couple of different things in the readings that I'm doing, and I just thought it was important for me to touch on these subjects because I do happen to know a lot about them. So in this video, we're going to touch on forgiveness. There's a lot of misconceptions about forgiveness. The biggest one being that, oh, if I forgive so-and-so, then it's okay for them to do what they did. So I'm just going to stay mad and let them know that it's not okay. But that isn't a false illusion, okay? What it actually does is it perpetuates the behavior. It doesn't stop the behavior like your intention is. It keeps it going, and it keeps getting worse. Okay, so you'll have to forgive me. It's allergy season. I can't help it. My nose is running. Okay, so sorry about that. But forgiveness is actually something to help you clear your spiritual and emotional and mental channels so that you can live a free and happy life. Okay? That's what it's for. Whether you invite this person back in your life or not is up to you, but if this person's toxic and they're continuing to do the same shit and it's getting worse and worse, common sense says cut the person out no matter who it is. And I hope that you do if you're in situations like that. But I come across something in social media, and I'm not sure where the source was. I forgot to write that down because I was just so caught up in the truth and the beauty of what someone wrote about forgiving yourself. Because a lot of people, when they're on the journey, they're like, oh, okay, like, I forgive you, that's fine, and they're good with that. But then there's some people who forget to forgive themselves. Okay? And this is what I want to talk about the most, because this is the thing that people forget. And this is the thing that hurts us the most. Because, sometimes we do things that we were forced to do that we're not proud of and whatever. And we're hard on ourselves and we're never going to do that again. But that pressure and that oppression is still on that instead of releasing it. So it's like it's holding it down. So we need it to come out. All right. So I hope you're with me on this concept. But this beautiful thing I got so caught up in, I forgot to write down where the source was. So whoever the source is, I'm sorry. Okay, so forgive yourself for not knowing better at the time. Forgive yourself for giving away your power. Forgive yourself for past behaviors. Forgive yourself for the survival patterns and Can't even read my own writing. But everything that you picked up well during the trauma. So all of your survival patterns, forgive yourself for doing what you had to do to survive, even if it was ethically wrong. Okay? It's criminal. Whatever. Just forgive yourself. Just release yourself of it. Because we can't condemn ourselves. No. That's God's job. God's the judge, you know. He judges how much guilt we have upon us. Absolve yourself. You want him to forgive you, you have to forgive yourself first, because he'll be forced to judge you if you're judging yourself. Think about that. Like, if you believe in God and you believe in judgment like I do, even in various ways, but just like the underlying and overlying concept that when you die or at some point you get judged and God judges. But what God judges is the darkness upon you and how much of that you're willing to release. How clean are you? You know, God talks a lot about cleanliness. And cleanliness is next to godliness. Think about that. So think of all of guilt, shame, pain, burden, all of that as like black on your chakra systems, okay? And think of just getting rid of it, okay? And it's nothing but white light. White is clean. Black is dirty or smoky. Interesting concept. It just occurred to me, and that was a channel. So there you go. But most of all, forgive yourself for being who you needed to be then. You're not that person anymore. Just forgive yourself and move on. There's something called the Ho'oponopono prayer. It can be used as a meditation, something that you can do repetitively so that it can help you get into the habit of releasing the darkness within you, the negativity, the pain, the burden, the sadness, the anger, whatever, okay? For some people, they'll need to do it regularly. For others, they can do it once or twice and they're like, yay, I'm free. It just depends on how much burden you have and how much unforgiveness you have in your heart surrounding others and situations. But there's a woman on YouTube. Her YouTube name is her name, Sandra Rollis. First name Sandra, like Sandra, normal spelling. Rollis, ROL like Larry, US like Sam. And specifically, it's the Ho'oponopono prayer. And I'll leave that link below for you to check out. It's very, very beneficial. I really like all of Sandra Rollis's meditations. It's really freed me on numerous spiritual levels. So I'm really grateful to Sandra Rollis. So Sandra, if you're watching, thank you so much for all that you've done to help me. You've actually been a huge part of my being able to be on camera and talking to people. So thanks, Sandra. Okay, anyhow, so that is pretty much what I wanted to talk about forgiveness. It only takes about 10 minutes. Awesome. That's what I figured. I need about 10-12 minutes to talk about forgiveness. And I have another topic I'm going to go into in the next video. And I really hope that we can go into higher vibrations and release those negative vibrations, because that is the whole purpose of ascension, is to get rid of all of that baggage and just be free in the white light instead of being weighted down by the darkness. So I encourage you all to act in your integrity and of high character and of moral integrity. So thank you so very much again for watching my videos and supporting my channel. I appreciate you all so very much.